Hello there, guys, and welcome to my Lego room. Today, I'm doing a tour of all my Lego, which is over £2,000 worth. So, without further ado, let's start with my Lego Marvel City. In fact, no, I'll save that one to the end. So, this over here is kind of like my main shelf area. So, we'll go from start to top from the top to the bottom. So, up here to start with, I'll just turn the torch on. We have my Lego Ninjago Monastery. This set is like 5 years old. There are some damages on it. Like on here, there's supposed to be some extra pieces on the end. On the inside, you can't really see. There's just some characters chilling inside. There is a wall in there. That wall that's been broken, but I just couldn't fix it. Couldn't be bothered to fix that. It's kind of hard to show you guys everything up here, considering it's so high up. But I have Lloyd's car. There are some mechs over here fighting. Two dragons in the back. I've got the electric dragon and the fire one. I got that fire one at Legoland like a couple of years back. Here we have Kai's fire mech against that one character from Dragon's Rising, who I can't remember. We have some of the snakes here. Nia's using her water to fight the fire guy. Pythor, like I said, Lloyd's car. Jizz shit. And that's that. This one is one of my favourite displays. This is my Lego Batcave. This has the 2022 Batman movie Batcave, the 2017 Lego Batman movie Batcave. No, that's a mouthful. With the screen from this one. I kind of merged these two sets together. Here are all the bat suits that I have. Just a quick look. There we go. Ra's al Ghul is in that cell there. This is the trophy area, as you can see. Catwoman's stealing a diamond. We have some kryptonite. That little box in the back. We have, this is cool. I filed this down with a file. The cracked Batman helmet, which just goes there. Ra's al Ghul's swords. The Joker gun that goes bang, but I don't have the tile piece. Like I said, Catwoman. Some cookies. You have to have some cookies in there. The dinosaur, which you can't see it here, but from the back, it's only got one leg. The Batman Brave and the Bold mask, which I coloured in myself. A little gym area with a boxing bag thing. So a dumbbell, a bench press, some weights over there. Just there. Here we have the lift that will take you up to Wayne Manor. So, Deathstroke there. This is my custom Deathstroke. Pretty cool. This actually does turn. Kind of. That's come from a set, a Lego Star Wars set from a couple of years back. Just down here. Yeah, sorry, this piece came off this little bat logo that I have here. We have the Riptide, aka the Batboat. My custom Tim Drake Robin, aka my favourite Robin ever. You should click back on there, really. Hang on, something. Yeah, there he is. We have the 89 Batmobile and the animated series Batmobile here. Also, if you're wondering how to stick these on the edge, that's blue tack. This came from a 2022 Batman set. What's it called? It came with two bikes and this. That's the bat signal. Speaking of a bat bike, this is a mock of mine that I made. A bat bike, as you can see. I took inspiration from the bike from The Dark Knight mixed with the Batman 2022. Here we have Batman, of course. I just put him in that suit. Hang on, let me sort him out. There we go. He's there. And then you can put him in the back. Just there. And then move this around to reveal the Bruce Wayne custom. I used the head from like a few Batman figures. This head actually came the polybag Batman figure, which I have here. I just swapped his head for the original Batman head. There's all my Spider-Man figures, by the way. I'll have a look at those later. Some Justice League members. I used just some black hair, and then the torso and legs come from J. Jonah Jameson from the Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock train battle set, which I'll show you guys later. Black mask, Scarecrow custom. Here we have Mr. Freeze from the Batmobile, and also Harley Quinn from the Batmobile. Well, my mum helped me with these shoes. That's pretty cool. Coloured in the arms, just to make him more accurate. Gave him his tank and a better gun. Nightwing is back there. He's fighting Mr. Freeze. Nightwing's the goat. He's definitely underrated. Oh, this guy's some. There's the monitor with all the different details on it. The Jason Todd Robin suit in display, because obviously Bruce thought he died, so he put it up. Riddler from the Batman movie. Get a better look at him. I gave him Doc Ock's head and some ninja hair just to make him look like the character in the movie. Batgirl. All I did was, well, this is the Lego movie style. I swapped out her head, and her head's actually on Catwoman over here, who I painted her legs with some straps, but she's there. So that's where her head went. Painted her cowl black, her hair orange, just to be more comic accurate, and then the back side of the cape. Sorry, front side. Look at her. That has the back side of the cape. Joker. He's there with a crowbar with Red Hood, obviously, just like teasing him. Here, I make custom torsos out of like paper stickers and then stick them on, so that's my custom Red Hood. A little workshop area. It's kind of not a good view considering it's so small. We have a couple up there. Some batarangs there. And some of his gear. Bane. And I have even more batarangs because they are in the back of this right here. Batarangs in there, quite a few. I added a Lego road plate and one of the crossing ones. So if I remove this, you can see that. There's just a little walkway up to that lift to take him up. And that's my Batcave. Here we just have like one of my random drawers. So here we have the Statue of Liberty from the No Way Home Final Battle. I took loads of the figures off, but Electro's still there, Doctor Strange is still there. I broke up the Sandman who came in the extension, so I just kind of like made a custom version of him. This set is, I never really kept it in its original form. I kind of got it for the figures really, because they're really good figures. There's the Sanctum Sanctum. Oh, whoa, that was cool. But we'll get onto these later. Oh god, those portals are weird. Jeez. Anyway, here we have the Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock Dream Battle set. I took J. Jonah Jameson and J. Jonah Jameson out and Aunt May because they don't really fit in because they're not in the movie at that point. The Doc Ock figure is amazing. Amazing. Guardians of the Galaxy ship, that's Rockets. But he's not in there. He's in my city, which we'll get into later. I've actually been trying to put that in my city. Just haven't found a good spot. Sonic. This set has also been used for parts. So if you see here, there's supposed to be like one of those like red things that you step on and it shoots you up, but that kind of got wrecked. The Indiana Jones set. Amazing set. Great set. Absolutely love that one. I love all the details. I got that a couple of years back. Amazing set. Here we have my stop motion setup. Obviously it's not set up right now, but I just have my TV remote so they can go over there. This random Technic pin. We have my phone stand, which my phone can just go on. This is an extension for that, so I can just lift. Oh, he says. So I can just lift that up and then just clip that on there. But I'm not going to do that right now. This is a little flashbang machine, but yeah, that's my torch. This is my background, which if you flip it, you can change it to nighttime, but I mostly have it on daytime. And that's that whole shelf. Here we have my Star Wars, as you can see, 25 years. That came from this set. So yeah, we have the Boba Fett's throne room, great set. That thing, Obi-Wan's starship, but he's not there right now because he's over here fighting Anakin. I need to get the episode 3 version of him, and I can put him back. Grogu, throne room, the X-Wing, probably my favourite set on this shelf. This little Mandalorian mark, Clone Wars mark, and then we have the Mandalorians. Now then, these are my, I think, 20 of my favourite figures. I still have 2 more spots left to fill, but I'll just take these down. Don't mind my desk, it's a bit full. We have Matt Murdock. Jeez, my dog farted in there. This custom samurai that I made. He's cool. Dogman from the comics. This farmer, because I have no one else. The Banana Man. Jay. These are all the Dragon Rising suits that I have. The mech suits. This is from Lego Dimensions. So I have that figure. Another Jay figure. He's cool. I like this one very much. My favourite Ninjago figure of all time. I love how clean this figure looks. This guy I got the same day that I got the 2022 Lego Batcave at a Lego fair that I went to. So I paid for those. This was like 11 quid. Pretty expensive figure. I want to get Raphael and the rest. I can't remember their names. Raphael, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Leonardo. Here we have Captain America. He's cool. I want to paint his boots brown because I don't have the Peggy figure, so I don't have the arms and the boots to swap out. This fake Lego Deadpool figure. The swords aren't on him because I used his swords for my custom painted Lego Deadpool figure, which I'll show you guys in my Marvel City. Mandalorian Season 1 version. The Mary Marauder, who I got from a Christmas fair about 4 years ago. He's cool. I like him. He's from Fortnite. He was literally my main skin at the time. One of my first skins I ever got. Chris Pratt. Stephen Alex, and then we have my custom little me right there. Now then, guys, the big dog, the moment you've been waiting for. Let's go from left to right. So starting at the left, we have the 2 characters from the Love and Thunder movie. Those are from the Goat Boat. Rest in peace. That's kind of dead. So those guys are there. That's why the Goat Boat isn't here. In fact, I was trying to put the Goat Boat in here, and then it fell. With the Bank from Spider-Man Homecoming. Gargantos with Doctor Strange and America Chavez. This is a Lego City set. The Slushy Van. Ant-Man and the Wasp over there. We have the Sanctum. We have Sinister Strange and Mordo. Yeah, him. I genuinely can't remember his name. We have Blade, Moon Knight against the zombie zombie Strange. Now let's just take the roof off and I'll show you the interior. If you have the sets, you'll probably just skip past this bit, but here is the set from the inside. I added the box from No Way Home from the Lady Liberty set, Statue of Liberty set, whatever you want to call it. Wong and a Chitauri on the back here, which is one of the swappable walls that come in the set. So we'll just take this floor off. There we go. Here we have the second floor. We have another interchangeable wall. I flipped the Captain America thing because this was on the third wall here, on the third floor, sorry. But obviously if I put Wong and the Chitauri here, they won't fit, so I had to swap them around. But I really like that piece. That's a really cool Easter egg. go from that side. Eh, get in that pesky thing. Wong, that guy. We have some secret stuff up here. You can actually access this door, and then you can see that you can change the thing with the air vents on the back. So I really like that. I think that's really cool detail to change the portals, which they do in the movie. Let's just remove this bit. Here we have the bottom floor. It's a nice flooring, really. We have this bit which can come off to reveal the time stone, which Thanos is stealing. A little kitchen area, and then that can just go back on there. Now I'll just reassemble this. And then, guys, we have my favourite Lego set ever of all time, the Daily Bugle. This thing's a beast. I won't take the windows. Well, I'll take the windows off. So the outside's pretty self-explanatory. Just take the window off. Here we have Betty Brant. The cameraman's there, but I wanted to add him because we have this down here, so I wanted it to be live. As you can see, he's pretty much doing the same pose. I had to swap out his head because I used his head for the Omni-Man custom. In fact, no, I have more sets to show you, which I'll show you after this. I forgot about them. I made the iconic falling scene, but this time with MJ instead of Gwen. One of my top 3 favourite Marvel characters right there, Daredevil and Punisher. Love that show to bits. This is kind of hard to get into, but I'll just open it real quick. This was Peter Parker's office, but I actually turned it into Stan Lee's office, so there we have Stan Lee. It makes sense to have a Spider-Man picture in the back, because that's his favourite character. I hung up both the comics that come in the next... I just hit something. That come in the next 2 sets here. Those 2. The pizza thing, the printer. Yeah, let's show you the next floor. I really like how I did this. Of course, I'll show the roads last, most likely. We have the Avenger Tower, which I'll show after this, because to access that, I need to take apart this. I know. We have the X Mansion. I got this literally like 2 months ago, on Christmas. So inside here we have the Danger Room with Gambit and Rogue. The Survey Room. Well, let's like viewing room. We have a chessboard in there. Love that piece. I don't need to show you that one because it's just a repeat of this one, basically. We have this function, which is very dangerous for these guys. But this comes off. In fact, I'll repair that now. In fact, here we have a custom Nightcrawler who uses Nebula's head, but I coloured a bit in just to show the black detail on his head. But here we have the lab, which can come off. Storm's there. I love that pattern on the floor. That's a hallway that leads to the other rooms. Firestar, who came in the Daily Bugle, but she's actually an X-Men character, so I'll put her there. The bedrooms and the hallway where someone had just spilled the coffee, because why not? This comes off. Oh crap, I broke something. Don't mind the noises, that's just someone shaving, okay? Don't, calm down. Classroom, again, hang on, I've got this. So again, the air vents, you can move to reveal the Sentinel, but there's Beast's doing a class. Professor X, that figure sucks so much. I can't be bothered to change it, to be fair. That's Elektra fighting a hand member. That's just the back alley, if you guys want to have a look. There's not much going on, but yeah. Anyway, let's get on to that. So here we have my Doctor Doom custom. I love that. I made that quite a while ago. Again with those paper sticker torsos. Vision. The extra Leviathan. One came in the set. Also I have a caravan. One came in the set, which was this, but I got this expansion set before the set came out. Well, it's not an expansion set, it's just like the Leviathan set. Black Panthers fighting Shari. Obviously we can take this out. Reveal the inside. Scarlet Witch is fighting Ultron. We have Captain Marvel. I was going to say Hawkeye. That's Sam Wilson. What's his name? I can't remember. Yeah. We have Hawkeye. He just shot the explosive arrow to Loki, and Thor's on him. Eric Selvig. Black Widow's just looking at the portal. Now let's get onto the inside, and Tony's just chilling here. It's kind of hard to take this off with one hand, but I'll try. It's off. Okay, let's just put this over it. Anyway, so we'll go from bottom to top. We have the lobby. There's the guy from S.H.I.E.L.D., can't remember his name. Nick Fury. So, S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. Captain America, checking himself out. Sorry. She's inside there. She's scared. S.H.I.E.L.D. Pepper is just in there, just checking stuff. The Mark 6 armor. Actually, what fell off? Oh, right. Also, there's my custom Lego Deadpool. Love that. Great custom. There we are. Then we have this prison room, which is just not needed at all, but you can close the doors and open the doors. It's kind of hard to show you all this because it's really small interior. Up here we just have this room. I don't want to open the door to this, which is here, because it's just so annoying to put back on. But I'll show you like a little... Oh, that's the wrong bit. There. It's not that good. Flip this up. We can see that little lab, and someone took the stick thing. I'm just going to put all this back together now. I'll go from right to left this time, just of all the outside details. We have just some Jean Grey's fighting Magneto, who's just making everything fly about. Cyclops, Deadpool, I'll get this. I painted that torso, painted the belt, the strap on the leg. This head and legs, I know they're from the official figure, but they're not because I got a knockoff version of that figure. There are the swords from the knockoff Deadpool. And I just used Anakin's head. But I want to show you guys some Star Wars stuff that just reminded me of. I have this cracked version of the Darth Vader helmet, and then the Lego Cloud City Boba Fett, really rare. Love that fig, amazing. I actually got it for a really cheap price. I think someone sold it without realising. I got that for 11 quid, not bad. That guy. I made Foggy and Karen Page from Daredevil. I know that looks like Gwen Stacy, but it's not. We have Kingpin here, out of Bruce Wayne parts. Some of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't have them all, but I'm looking to try and get those. Chitauri, Caravan, Taxi. The Avengers Daily Bugle is literally my favourite Lego set of all time. Sides. Mysterio's there. Back. Absolutely love this display. Now let's get on to the other sets. Down here we have, which I forgot about, we have my Hall of Armour mock. We have this custom screen that I made, which has some of the Spider-Man lab bits. This stand, this wall, which is the entrance. That's supposed to be a waterfall, by the way. Wait, no, that's the set. That's the piece that it is. I think I use it as a waterfall. We have all the Iron Man pieces. I used that kind of as a substitute because I didn't have the rest of the pieces, but I'm working on to making that look better. That's up there, the Stark Expo, the mech, and his car. Here we have the Black Panther mech, Omni-Man, and Invincible. This custom robot that I made. That's really cool. I love that. And then the DeLorean, and I put it on a stand that I saw, which I actually really love. And then Pikachu's down here. This isn't actually a Lego set. This is a Mega Construct set, but it still kind of counts. Then in my conservatory, I'll just put this light on. There we go. This is the last thing I'm going to show you guys. We have my Lego Mario courses. These are cool. We have Mario here, Luigi, and Peach. If she turns on. There we go. Oh crap. You can pop open the roof. In fact, let's have a little go with Mario. This is just the first course. Some of them are kind of hard to reach. Let's move this. There. That's not my problem. Wake up, there we go. Put in there. He's having trouble reading these at the moment. I don't know why. Does it have to be a certain way? But he's just not reading the ends. I don't care, but he's cool. And that is my entire Lego room tour. All that's covered. That and that. Yep, that's basically everything. That's my desk, obviously. Just some random bits and bobs here that I haven't put away yet. Paint set. This label maker for all of these. Folk. This Lego sign. And this guy that I made. But that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. And I'll see you in the next one.